literally went from an executive at one of the country's largest brokerage houses to homeless, you know, in a matter of just a few short years. I was a very successful broker. Had everything that I thought I wanted and could need. And then life just kind of slowly started to crumble and fell into addiction, into depression, and had no faith of anything good for that matter. It took stripping me down to where I was emotionally naked enough that I could listen. And then putting me someplace where I would pay attention. On June 7th, 2013, I fell into a fire. Severely burned my legs, and I couldn't work. I was falling behind on the bills. Just, my world was caving in around me. And finally, out of desperation, I dropped to my knees and I screamed at the top of my lungs on my front porch. I'm sorry. And I said, God, if you're real, show me now. And 30 minutes later, I was in the Shawnee County Jail for failure to pay child support. When I first got to jail, I had a solitary cell. Cell block guard actually brought me in a Bible. And I literally refused the Bible. I said I didn't want it, I didn't ask for it. The guard just very calmly walked back in with the Bible and said, some things you don't have to ask for. They're a gift. Being in solitary confinement for 23 hours a day, you don't have a lot to do. So eventually I did break down and start reading. How appropriate that we have the rain. And getting through Genesis, I said, okay, God, if you can change the world in 40 days and 40 nights, I'll devote to you 40 days and see if you can help me change my life. And I started reading and I haven't stopped. And it's the greatest love story I've ever read. Every single connection that I've had in my life since leaving Shawnee County has led me to Westside. Every friend I have in Kansas City attends this church. I am getting a new blessing. I'm actually going to get certified so that I can go into Lansing and start mentoring the guys within the walls and helping lead them to Christ. The same way that I was led to Christ. Now that I truly understand the power of God's grace, it was time for me, truly understanding, to make an outward commitment to Christ and say, I'm all in. Wherever you lead me, I will go. And that's what my baptism was. It was telling my children, look, we're going to follow him wherever he leads us. I would say maybe they're finally getting to see and getting to have the father they should have had. Getting to see the person I am now. I mean, being able to look at yourself in the mirror and smile. Only God could have done that for me. And now my kids are smiling at me and they're proud of me too. And that's a big deal.